this shows is that David Cameron has spectacularly broken the promise he made to the British people. He promised to get migration down, and it's gone up. We're not going to make promises we can't keep. But we do have a plan to deal with people's concerns, like saying you have to wait 2 years if you come into Britain from the EU to get benefits. We'd like to get immigration down. We'd like to do that by getting low-skilled migration down. And that's about saying that employers can't bring in workers from abroad and pay them less than the minimum wage, and we know that happens. It's about saying landlords can't put 15 people in a house to get round the minimum wage, and it's about saying people will have to wait for benefits when they come here. Those are all sensible, concrete steps. What I'm not going to do is make promises I can't keep. I'm saying we want to bear down on migration from within the EU, particularly low-skilled migration, and I've set out some of the ways to do that. What we're not going to do is what David Cameron has done. He made a promise, had no idea how he was going to keep the promise, but we are saying we want to bear down on low-skilled migration, and we believe we have a plan to do it.
We are now the second most significant host country in the European Union for refugees from around the world. We take our refugee responsibilities extremely seriously and have followed the example of Germany and the lead of Germany, for instance, quite recently making decisions and announcements to provide extra help for women and children in particular who are fleeing the conflict in Syria. And of course that requires money and resources in order to make sure that we provide decency and good care to those who come to the United Kingdom to flee violence and persecution. And I very strongly believe that one of the hallmarks of a civilized nation is that we provide, under the terms of international law, refuge and protection to those who need refuge and protection. That the freedom to move across the European Union is not the same as the freedom to claim. It was never supposed to be. The 1.5 to 2 million Brits who live and work elsewhere in the European Union benefit from a right to move around the European Union, to look for work, to play by the rules, but not simply to move from one country to the other to claim benefits which are available in another country. And that is what my proposals are seeking to make clear. That is what we've done in this coalition government already. We're the first government to make it quite clear that the freedom to move around the European Union is not synonymous with the freedom to claim benefits, no questions asked from the first day of your arrival.